Louis Cardinals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. So the Minnesota Twins were not in the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the games start, but they look like a real contender to me.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Sonny Gregg.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
To the right side. One up, one down. And now the opening day lineup for the Twins. A bit of a mixed bag for them in 2024, Singy. They're hoping for better this year.
Yeah, well, they dealt with a lot of injuries last year, Boog, and you hope they have better luck in that department this time around. Don't forget, they've won the AL Central 3 of the past 6 seasons. Wouldn't be surprising for them to do it again this year.
Carlos Correa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Carlos Correa will circle the bags. His first homer of the year, and the Twins have the lead now. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the Twins catcher, Joe Mauer. That clips the corner.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here on opening day. Got him swinging.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Dozier, the next to hit. Now this is in the air down the line. Newt Barr on the move. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time. I've been steady improving to make it fluid on the rhyme.
And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Johan Santana.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar.
Right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
First pitch misses. Santana, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
So digging in, Stan Musial. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Correa for 1, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And up next for St. Louis, Mark McGwire. And first offering is fouled off.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
That one outside, and that's ball 1. You talk about consistency for Musial. How about this? He had as many hits on the road, 1,815, as he did at home, 1,815. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Twins 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Top of the second, and here's the veteran outfielder, Torrey Hunter. Gray back to work. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next for Minnesota, Justin Morneau. Just missed. Hit in the air, left field. Musial settles under it. And there's one down. Here's Royce Lewis.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Royce Lewis.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. In to left center for a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's Byron Buxton. That one fouled off. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. That one ripped. And no one can get there. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So two in scoring position with one out. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Headed towards the corner. This one could be trouble. One run across. Now two runs score, and they lead by 4.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over. This is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right down to shoot. That is strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop Carlos Correa.
And here comes Carlos Correa. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Wallner, the runner at third. Castro at first. 1 gone. A swing and a soft liner. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, catcher Joe Mauer.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Joe Mauer digs in now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that is but 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Contreras now.
Hitter, Wilson Contreras.
And a strike on the outside edge. That one hit to right. And a foul ball. And Wilson down on strikes.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
2 down, bases empty. Terry Pendleton next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning alive. And now Ted Simmons. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So one left for the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. Busy time around the league, taking a look at some notable free agent signings. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
This one in the air. And out number 1 on the grab.
On top of that, they haven't left many runners on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
And that one fouled off. This one in the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Twins, first baseman Justin
2 outs,
Morneau.
base is empty. And now for the Twins, Justin Morneau. Fly to left his first time. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Morneau measures 6 feet 4 inches. 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 outs, base is empty. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Royce Lewis in the on-deck circle for the Twins. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Musial makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn. Just off the outside edge, 1-0. Lifted in the air, right center field. Buxton sizing it up and makes the grab. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And he chases a high fastball there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Back here in St. Louis, on to the 4th. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one missed. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. The 1-1 is fouled off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And the runner holds. So up next, Matt Wallner doubled in his first AB. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nootbaar sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Willie Castro, 1 for 2. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs. And a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Walker squeezes it, and that is that. 1 left for Minnesota, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's a big power threat. Stan Musial. And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's some real power at the plate. Mark McGwire. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-2. And that's outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Here's Nolan Gorman. On the ground to third. Lewis throws to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. The Cards leave one. They trail it here 4-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kyle Leahy.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Carlos Correa. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Dunks one into left, and they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Ryan Dozier will hit next. Fouled off. He was late. In the dirt, but kept close. 0-2. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside. Now 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. The 2-2. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next to hit, Torrey Hunter. Liner, caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So 2 down now, and here is Justin Morneau. And that misses. Ball 1. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. Correa comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. First and second, 2 outs. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. That one fouled hard the other way. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Andre Palante up and throwing. Liberator, a left-hander, also throwing. And now 1 and 2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter now, Terry Pendleton. Santana back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Outside low. Ball 1. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the
And now the
Cardinals.
catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. He's 0 for 1.
Simmons.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pendleton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Walker at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The Twins leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One, two now. Fastball is outside. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one left for the Cardinals. It's 5-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andre Palante.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez getting loose out there. That one out to right. Makes the catch for the out. So digging in, Matt Wallner.
Matt Wallner.
He swings and fouls one off. Wallner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
And he'll be safe at first. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. 1 for 3. Double play ball to second. Here's Wynn for 1, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. He's already homered in this game. This one popped up. Nabs it. And that'll do it. No runs, 1 hit. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Just off the inside edge. And that is out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The other way, and it stays fair. So man aboard. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Buxton sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 5-2.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Contreras, the next to hit, takes ball one. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. Line drive, base hit.
So important to get into the fielding position as you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
One gone, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Swings through that one for strike one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
Oh, great stop. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. First pitch misses. Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ryan Dozier, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
In the air, center field. Makes the catch. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Torrey Hunter. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. And that extends the inning. Justin Morneau, the next twin up to hit. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Swing and a foul out of play. Yo, one. In the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. And that'll do it. 2 left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 5 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa getting loose as well. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Wallner hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Ted Simmons. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
That one is hammered right field, way back there. And it hits the base of the wall. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Man at second. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. Ouch.
Time out. Ball got him right there.
Now batting.
Rocco Baldelli.
Now pitching for Minnesota.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins,
Number
Yohan
59.
Duran.
Yohan Duran.
And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up.
Gassed it right by him.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Late swing, foul to the left. With the tying run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Foul ball still 0-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Got him. That ends the inning.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Byron Buxton. Palante back to work. He swings. and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt
Wallner getting ready to hit. Line drive.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one is absolutely belted. Walker hustling after it. Won't get to this one in the alley. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Now Correa up to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is that. Twins wind up stranding one, and it remains 5-2. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Now the number 2 hitter, Stan Musial. And a foul ball.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely. And now, Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this, with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Not close with that one. 1-1. Man at second. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Contreras stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Fouled off down the right side. Musial leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a ground ball. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently.
Pitching for Minnesota.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Griffin Jacks.
Griffin Jacks.
Gorman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Chop to the right side. Dozier on to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So the Twins pen delivers in that spot. Through 8 full, it's the Twins 5 and the Cardinals 2. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now at the plate, Ryan Dozier. He caught it behind his back. There's one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Two outs, base is empty. Torrey Hunter, the next Twin up to hit. In the air, out towards left center. Musial makes the grab, and that's the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Twins 5 and the Cardinals 2. Back here in St. Louis, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Jax in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab, one away. He's 2 outs away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Fouled off left side. Fought off foul. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Now up for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. That misses. And the count even 1-1. That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the center fielder, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a
0-2 is the count.
changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Win the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I already told y'all and I showed y'all. Till I drove off, got me by the doors off. I ran out of poppers. If he knows me, I'ma knock his nose off. If he knows me, I'ma send his soul off. Trust testing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come up. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws, spitting 24 karat gold bars.